Hey, it's Jonathan Munsell with Restaurant Success System. I wanted to talk about a question that I get asked fairly often, and it's something we all need to be conscious of, and it has to do with cutting costs. I always get asked, where's the best place for a restaurant to cut costs? And it's always an odd question to me because I know that traditionally it stems off of profitability. So the first thing I always do is, and I talk about with restaurant owners, is their prime costs. Like let's talk about prime costs. Where's your food cost coming in? Where's your labor cost coming in? What does that look like when you roll those two together, add in your payroll taxes, and add in your workers' comp? Because you should take the time to map this out and actually check it for yourself to see if the numbers work. But you take your labor, you take your food cost, you take your payroll taxes and your workers' comp, and you roll that number together and divide it by your sales. And profitable restaurants traditionally run around 60% or better. And the more you can drive that number, you'll find the better and more profitable you are. You can't drive it so far that you can't get under 50, I don't think. Maybe there are some restaurants out there, but traditionally hours and dollars in sales are affected by your labor, and all that stuff gets tied together. We actually plan out and we use a schedule by sales dollars, and we actually know by how many dollars in sales in our restaurants how many people we should have there. So first place to start when you're looking at cutting costs is, are your prime costs in check? And as long as your prime costs are in check, then you can manage those, and that's a number that you focus on and you manage it, and we manage it weekly. We have systems and tools that we use, and we do an inventory every single week, and it's actually very simple if you have it organized, and we have a financial summary that we use, and it's available to all the members of Restaurant Success System. But besides that, even if you're just calculating on a monthly basis, make sure you manage those numbers. And the other thing you start to look at is you look at all the other costs. And are you getting the best utility rates? Are you using the right paper products? I actually have in here, which is a cost control manual. I have over 500 ways that you can cut costs in a restaurant. Everything matters. Everything costs money. Everything that we do, from the paper napkin that goes in the to-go bag to the dollars that we spend on marketing. But I think the place to start is make sure your prime costs are in line, and then literally go line by line down your P&L and figure out what's going in there and exactly what you're spending and if there's opportunity. Cost cutting is a solution traditionally one time, and you can only cut so far. It's not like you can come back and do it again in 6 months, because the biggest thing that you don't want to do is you don't want to affect the quality, and you don't want to affect what your people are used to, meaning your guests. So be cautious in your cost cutting. I think we all can tighten our belts, even myself, and have. As time goes on, we always look at ways to save money. But at the end of the day, don't cut so far that you actually jeopardize your own business. But look at your prime costs, analyze your P&Ls, and go through and figure out things that maybe you can knock down. Even if you were able to cut some things down by 10%, it would really help you out. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to receive 20 more of the top questions that people ask me about the restaurant business, and you can also get a copy of my free report, How to Make Any Restaurant into a Super Powerful Cash Machine, which has 10 secrets not included in any of the videos about the characteristics of a successful restaurant owner, go to restaurantgoldmine.com. That's restaurantgold, GOLD, MINE.com.